So far, the Gladiator kind of hits up probably a little too fast, and kind of hit the bottom a little bit. And we just scraped a little bit there, but doing pretty good with Papa Beast with the 3.5-inch lift on 37s. Haven't really had too much of a problem here. Obviously Cliff is over there with the 6.5-inch lift on 40s. He's definitely not having a problem. But with this trail, with this lift and tire setup on these Gladiators, if you just take your time and get a nice little angle up these approaches and departures, you'll be fine. At least with this section of the trail. We are just starting out here. This is the first trail of the day. Everyone had a late night last night, as you guys can imagine. All getting together, having fun. So thanks for checking out the channel. I will try to get all the live action I can. They don't really let you get out of your gear. Can't really throw up the drone on the trail. So I'll do my best. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Subscribe, notify, share the video with anyone you think would like it too. Alright guys, check it out. Did you bypass it? The trail leader was flipping out about the Gladiators, and I'm like,
please go nice and slow, use caution. up ahead.
Corky at Tie Center. I did the same obstacle, but I took a better angle. That's what you do on those gladiators. So it's all good. So we just got done with the Ridge Trail. I would say for the gladiators out there, if you have a stock gladiator, you're probably gonna have to bypass a few obstacles just because there's no way, unless you go full send and get airborne. There's no way that you're gonna do some of them. Maybe like 2 or 3 that's really gonna stop you like that. There's gonna be several places for you stock guys that you're gonna have to get the right angle, the right approach, and everything like that. But for you that have a 3.5-inch lift or bigger and 37 or bigger, you're gonna be able to do the whole thing, no problem. There's a couple times that I touched belly, but I didn't get hung up. I didn't have to reverse and try it again. There was one particular part where was a little mud hole where the trail leaders were screaming at us gladiators, "Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!" But so that's at least Friday, the first day for the trails, the first trail that we did. Besides that, it might get a little bit more gnarly as the weekend goes on. So there you go. That was the Ridge. Off to the next one. All right, guys. Quick turnaround. Not waiting too long in the lines for the trails this year, or at least on Friday. Tomorrow might be a little bit different. But it gives you just enough time to hit the head. Grab little chips if you brought them. Refill your water cups or whatever you need to do. They sell water. They walk the line, sell water for $1. So anyway, we're back on the trail. Going to be hitting up Safari. Safari is another moderate trail. We were going to do Pine Run, but trying to listen to the radio. So we're going to do Safari. We jumped in on Safari. After this, we're going to hit some lunch. These trails are lasting just about an hour and a half to 2 hours of drive time. So you are driving on the trail for that time. Obviously, it's longer. Some people get stuck. Keith. But not trying to call names. But I don't want to talk too much trash because the weekend is still young. So anyway, again, thanks for joining us, and I'll do my best to get you some live action. Cliff fit that big ass in there. There you go. That's good. Yeah! Alright, so on this part of Safari, I did this last year in my stock Gladiator. I did make it through last year, but it was pretty bad. So I probably, if I would have sent it a little bit better, not have got stuck on most of them, but this one that we're actually coming up, this part of the trail that we're coming up to, is what I have deemed my nemesis. You know, all four tires off the ground, spinning. Yeah, I was pretty high centered on that. So, this year is different. So I'll try to get as best as I can with the video, but like I said, I'm trying to hold the phone, record, and do some gnarly trails. It's kind of difficult, so bear with me. Appreciate it checking out. Stay tuned. So hopefully someone out of the group caught it, because I had to do some work. That wasn't the obstacle I thought it was, so it's not really my nemesis, not the one I've been looking for. I forget what trail it was on. But with that, the breakover angle and the ditch you pretty much go into. I can't really call it a technical term, but what happened was I would try to get on an angle, and so I would high side or high center, high center, and by doing that.
Now I can. Maybe it's just weird.
So
yeah, we got it.
my passenger side started climbing, and what happened was that my driver's side rear was still up on the thing, so I was actually teeter-tottering like that, and with my open differentials, they were just spinning the tires. So what I did is I just threw it in four-wheel low, locked front and rear, and front and rear differentials, and it just pulled right out. The front end came around, and I did drag the tail a little bit, probably on the hitch somewhere. Dragged that a little bit, but it pulled right up. So I didn't have to get pulled out. So technically, I'm not stuck. I didn't get stuck. I haven't got stuck yet, and so Papa Beast is with the modifications done. What a world of difference! Just a 3.5-inch lift and some 37s will do ya. So Jeepin Judd, that Clear Spring Ranch, which is an active cattle farm. So if you haven't been here, I strongly recommend coming. It's a pretty good time.
Yeah, I got you.
yeah, stuff.
Make sure you guys split the left back there. They're telling everybody to split the left.
So this is my nemesis here. I think last year we did this in the other direction, but yeah. So doesn't look too bad, at least from what we've already done. So I'm sure it's 25 degrees right there. Little pucker factor. Little tight here, but not as bad as some of our other trails we've been on. Holy moly. Going down. I know the video doesn't do it justice, but yeah, we are, that is taller than me hill. So. Got it! Kind of hard to get a good angle on that, so I did tap the bottom, but not too crazy, not anything that would damage anything. Sandbox, the stock course they call it. Definitely suggest airing your tires down. The sand is a little soft, but they close the trails because it's 3:30, and so instead of going back to the campground, me and Cliff decided to just check this out. I've never been here, even though this is my third year. I just had really no interest in driving around in sand since down in Southwest Florida, that's pretty much all you drive in. But we didn't want to go back to camp and do a whole lot of nothing, so we came out here. It's not bad. I mean, this would be good for it'd be good for a beginner to get used to four-wheel drive and knowing what it feels like to slide a little bit, to spin the tires, and where your input sometimes doesn't really directly come out when you turn the tire. Sometimes you delay that turn, but it's not bad. It's something to kill time. Alright, we got got freaking live action here. Live action, seeing if hopefully Cliff doesn't come around the corner, but seeing if we can get it. It's really deep, pretty steep, so we're just gonna go for it. Yeah, definitely gonna be vacuuming this truck out. So the Sandbox is, I mean, it's pretty fun. I was talking to the guy while I was getting pulled off because, you know, I'm trying to blaze my own trail. And just went too slow and really soft sand, so it dug my tires out. But nonetheless, pretty good for beginners. I would really strong, especially if you don't know your Jeep. You can go out there and spend, I don't even really think there's a time limit. You just go to the start of it and they bring you back and they wait there until you say that you're done, and then they'll bring you back to the parking lot or the trail entrance. So strongest suggestion for the newbies, go, you know, put that thing in 4-wheel drive for the first time, see what it does, see how it handles, and then from there you could start branching out and challenging yourself to harder trails. You need momentum.
I just realized how much wider the Gladiator is over Red Jeep.
Run and start, run and start.
I don't think replacing the mirror is the problem. I think that no force would be an expensive part.
That baby's soft, man. That's soft. Yeah. Alright, so the line was ridiculous to get in here. We left camp at 9, thinking we'll give people an hour to kind of, the people that are at hotels, get in line early. It took us an hour to get from the campsite to any of the trail lines. A little bit crazy. I would hope that if I give any criticism or constructive criticism, that for people who camp, maybe have a secondary entrance, since they are paying extra money for, I don't know where that actual money goes, but it's all a charity event, so we're paying more money for the charity event. So I would think that a secondary entrance onto the property somewhere, just so we're not blocking up the roadways, that'd be my 2 cents. Anyway, right now we are on the intermediate or moderate obstacle course. Gladiator, of course, killing it. Some of the JKs that are getting stuck because they're at that wheelbase where they're too long but they're too short, so a lot of these obstacles are just getting hung up. A lot of these cement obstacles where the front axle is hitting an obstacle at the same time the rear axle is. The Gladiator has the advantage there because the rear axle is a little bit longer, so it's one axle at a time. But like I said, most people, you get the Gladiator 4-door Wrangler or 2-door Wrangler, whatever you are gaining, you're losing somewhere else. So it really depends on what you are looking for. If you're looking for a hardcore rock crawler, I'd probably say the 2-door. I wouldn't necessarily get a Gladiator thinking that you're going to be friggin' traversing these hardcore rock obstacles. Cliff may say different because it's monster truck, but it is what it is. So we're having fun. We are halfway through the obstacle course, I believe. Gladiator has no problems whatsoever, as I said. So stay tuned for more live action.
Hey everybody, welcome to Bee's Family Adventures. My name's Mari and I'm the mama bee side of the family, which I know I don't make it on camera very often, so I am getting ready to go out and meet Chris and Papa Beast up at Jeepin with Judd. It is Saturday, so I'll only be there one night, but I'm going to have his beauty with me as well as Caden. So packing for a baby to go on a camping trip can be a little bit hectic. There's a lot that needs to go into it. So for some of you moms out there that like camping, I mean, I don't think that you need to stop if you have a little one, but this might increase your camping equipment a little bit. So we got pack and play and clothes, a co-sleeper since we're sleeping in the trailer so that she has a safe place to sleep. I brought a bento seat so she has somewhere to sit. And then I'm an exclusively pumping mom, so I don't breastfeed, but my baby still gets breast milk, so of course I need all of my pumping stuff. Cooler full of bottles. So I think we've got everything. As you can see, there's quite a bit there to load in the car, or the Jeep, I'm sorry. And we're gonna be heading on up. So it's about 7:45, and it's about a 2-hour drive to Bartow, just under 2 hours. So Caden's got his bag of toys packed up so that he can have fun when we're not jeeping, and I will be taking Mama Beast out just a little bit. We bought our tickets back in November, and unfortunately the childcare we had arranged for the baby didn't work out, so I'm bringing her with me. But there is a scenic trail that I can take her on that's really calm, and you know, Papa Beast will watch the kids a little bit for me too, so I can actually get in some trails. He's been up since Thursday, so he's had a lot of trail riding time already. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that because of my job, and then of course the kids, I don't want to take them camping for that long. So stay tuned and we'll see you soon.
Alright, so this one is the ranch or scenic route. It's for stock Jeeps, similar to the Sandbox. Right now, this is all it's going to be. We're right at the beginning. This is all it's going to be. The Sandbox is more gnarly. But this takes you around the ranch or around the property, different sites, seeing stuff. I think there might be a river crossing, but nothing too crazy. But stock Jeep can do it. If you're modified, I'm sure you can probably even do it two-wheel drive. But I didn't tell you to do that. They yell at you. So anyway, I'll see what I can capture. I don't know how much live action is going to be on this trail, but Maury finally came. You see Boogie there. She's you can't see if she's the washout, but Maury's behind you with Kylie. And Kate is definitely ready for a crazy trail, right, bud? Yeah. He's maybe I'll take him on the obstacle course or something like that, give him a little. This is his third year at Jeepin with Judd, so he's been on most of these trails. Kylie, obviously, being only 4 months old, this is her first time, so we're just trying to take it easy with her. Don't really want to upset her, so we're just doing this trail. I've never been on it. Maury's been on it last year, but yeah. So we'll see what we find.
So I'm here on the Scenic Trail, Jeepin with Judd. Kylie's first trip, Jeepin. So, and of course, as I said, I'm a pumping mom, so pumping while I'm Jeepin. We're not moving yet, we're waiting for our turn, so don't worry, I'm videotaping and driving at the same time.
So far, none of these obstacles have been, if you want to call it obstacles, have been hard or anything like that. The only thing is, it's very rocky, like not aggregate rock, but like your Jeep constantly swaying back and forth. You have some washboard stuff, pretty much all the shit I hate. Would rather just have an obstacle to get up over and not be going down a road you're vibrating like crazy. Maury's concern is for Kylie because she doesn't want her to hurt her neck or anything like that, so she's taking it slow. But I'll give it to the trail leader on this Scenic one. He's very talkative, letting you know what's coming up. Really would really be good for people that are just new to Jeepin and never really done anything like this, and so explaining stuff, and I would suggest it for people that are really looking to get into it. The advanced guys or any of the intermediate guys that have been wheeling for some time now, it's gonna be it's gonna be, I guess, boring. It's not gonna be that heart pumping thing, but it's just a nice little drive. actually rocky. That's pretty neat. Nothing, you know, no loss of traction or anything like that, but I didn't expect that for a scenic trail. I know, that's pretty neat.